Let me tell you something real quick, bro. The only way to make life a little easier, or to make life easier, period, is to become rich. Problem solved, man. As long as you are bad with money, or as long as you are squandering your money off on stupid shit, your life will always be hard. The only way to make your life a lot easier is become filthy motherfucking rich, bruh. And we all know in order to be rich, you gotta give up some of the pleasures in life right now so you can be rich. Other than that, man, life is gonna suck like a motherfucker when you ain't got money, bruh. That's where all the stresses and all the the depression and shit like that come from. It come from being poor. You can't tell me that like not having enough money in your pocket won't make you depressed. It will. It will, man. You have to get filthy rich at all costs. Your main objective in life is to get rich. You should be waking up every single day dreaming of becoming rich. You should be thinking about it all the time. Being rich should never leave your fucking mind, man. The thought of being rich should not leave your motherfucking mind. That should be your #1 objective, because we all know the stresses and stuff in life come from not having enough money in your bank account. Let me tell you, being rich, let me tell you, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing since sliced bread, because life is finally going your way. That's the reason why you should be rich. And that should be your main objective in life, is to make yourself out of poverty. You shouldn't die in poverty, bruh. You should die rich, passing money on to the next generation after you die. That's the only way to make life easier, bruh. Until you fucking be patient, learn some patience. That's one thing that Thai culture, okay? They're taught to be patient like a motherfucker. That's why you see so many self-entitled Thai men in Thailand. Why do you think you see so many beautiful women in Thailand? Because the men out there, they sleep with nothing but the best looking kids, so their kids can have a better shot at survival. Because we all know, ugly people, especially if you broke, you don't got a good shot at all. You don't got a good shot at survival at all. So your main objective, especially if you're average and below looking, your main objective is to become filthy motherfucking rich. That'll make your life a lot easier. Just imagine yourself being rich and being able to buy whatever you want. Being able to date some of the most hottest women on planet Earth. Think about that, man. Take time out and be like, you know what? I need time out. I need to picture myself rolling. It's like Tupac said, picture me rolling. You know what I'm saying? Picture me rolling in the 500 Benz. I got no love for these niggas. Ain't no need for being friends. Being rich is the #1 thing that you should be thinking about every single day when you wake up, every single evening when you're eating, every single night before you go to sleep. You should be thinking about being rich, being filthy rich. And then you can't let things get in the middle of or get in the way of you getting rich. You can't let females get in the way of you getting rich. You can't let like bad habits and stuff get in the way of being rich. It's not worth it. Think about how miserable you are right now without money. Think about how miserable you are. Think about how you can't even travel if you don't have enough money in the bank account. Money is everything. Money should be your God. You should be worshiping money. Money, because money saves your ass. It keeps you safe. 43. Look, think about it. If you have money right now, you'll be able to shield yourself away from this corona. You could go hide up in your mansion. You don't have to work. You don't have to go out and work amongst the public. Money would I mean, $100,000, $300,000 will sure sound nice right now, or maybe 300 million. How about 300 million? 300 million would sound real good right now. Hold on 1 second. That's the only way to make life easier, bruh. Getting rich. That's it. Me, I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to get rich, bro. I'm stacking bread, stacking cheese whenever I can. I don't know about you guys, but you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. I'm really tired of not being able to date the women that I want to date. I'm tired of being trapped in this system out here that wants to hold you back. Getting rich should be a religion, bro. That should be your main objective. Just think about how easy your life would be if you were rich. You should give up everything to be rich. Give up everything, bro. Whatever's in your way, bro, it's not worth it. Whatever is in your way of becoming rich and successful, it's not worth it. I don't care what it is, bro. It's not worth it. Work on getting rich, bro. It'll make your life a lot easier. I promise you, man. You know, motherfuckers about they want to commit suicide. I'm like, you want to commit suicide because you're broke. Now, let me tell you, if you won the lotto, like or if you won the lotto, like for example, if you woke up in the morning and you saw that you won the lotto or whatever, you think you want to commit suicide then? Nah, you wouldn't want to go spend that money. Then you'll be going to bars and clubs looking for hoes. I know exactly what niggas do when they get rich. Okay, the last thing on your mind is committing suicide if you fucking getting rich. If you got rich, you commit the depression. It comes from the lack of pussy in your life. Let me tell you that a lack of pussy in your life will up the depression. I ain't talking about getting laid here and there. I'm talking about a lack of pussy. Not enough pussy in your life will fucking fuck up your mind and bring in depression. Okay? The lack of money in your pocket, bro, that will destroy everything. Let me tell you, if I was rich, I wouldn't have no problem with being alone. It would just be me and my motherfucking hoes in my little mini mansion or my middle-sized mansion or my big-ass mansion. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how much money I have. But money is everything, bro. It is everything. Money overrides looks, okay? Because looks fade After about 20, 30, 40 years, looks will be no more gone. It'll be gone. No more gone. That didn't make sense. Looks won't even be in the fucking, it won't be in the conversation after a while, after a certain time. But money will last until you die if you treat it right. See, we disrespect money by blowing it on stupid shit. Blowing it on stuff that we really don't need. And then we complain about our situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, what did you do last week? You blew that money on so-and-so and so-and-so. Okay, well, you got no return on that, okay? The thing is, man, you want your life to be easier, you got to get rich. Not only that, but you got to give so you can get, too. A lot of motherfuckers, they're scared to give. You see, when you give, you get. You see what I'm saying? Russell Simmons said it himself. Russell Simmons said that you have to give so you can get. Without giving anything, you won't get anything. But you gotta learn how to give, bro. And that's another way to become rich. Give, man. You think that once I get back into music, right? Do you think I might like be charging for my beats and shit and charging for studio time with every single artist that I come across? No. In order for me to be rich, I gotta work for free first. I gotta know how to be a good music producer or a great music producer first. Then I can charge an arm and a leg. But a lot of motherfuckers, they don't wanna work for free. But you know what? You gotta work for free until you get rich. You know? You gotta be, you know, you have to be stuck on getting rich every single day, bro. Every single day, you know, you should be getting rich. I'm in San Jose, man. So, do yourself a favor, man. Commit to being rich. Whatever you're doing. Music, stock market, investing, Bitcoin. Do what you gotta do, man. You know, life would be a lot easier if you were rich. It would. Trust me. I see people, the last thing they're thinking about, they're trying to get some more money. You know? You know what I'm saying? So get rich. Get rich or die trying. That's what you gotta do, man. But, like I said, you gotta avoid distractions. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be hardworking. Don't do nothing that's gonna fuck up your chances, man, of becoming a wealthy motherfucker. So I'm saying, a lot of motherfuckers, they do stuff to like fuck up their chances of becoming rich. Splurging money, man, that's the number one. That's the number one reason why a lot of guys don't become wealthy. They just keep blowing their money on stupid stuff, thinking that it'll make them happy. But it's not making them happy. It's making it more worse. Being broke will cause all sorts of stress, all sorts of fucking goddamn depression. Let me tell you, if I woke up tomorrow morning and I had like $100 million, You think I'll be making depression videos? You think I'll be like talking about I can't get the female that I desire and stuff like that, man? You think I'll be talking about that? Nah. What I would do, I would end this channel, and then I would go live in a mansion somewhere with 2 women. That's what I would do. I have 2 women to make up for all the lost time that I fucking, lost. Or make up for the time that I lost, I mean. I'll be in Thailand with 2 girlfriends inside a nice home. You know what I'm saying? High income? No. IQ don't have nothing to do with it. There's plenty of stupid, low IQ motherfuckers with money. When to fight. IQ has nothing to do with it, bro. Is your discipline on point? Is your discipline in check? If your discipline and your money habits are not fucking if it's not in check, then you're not gonna become rich. There's plenty of idiots with no fucking with money. Okay? There's plenty of motherfuckers with money that are stupid. There's some motherfuckers there's some boxers out there that can't even read. And they still got money. Like Floyd Money Mayweather, he got he can't even Floyd Money Mayweather can't even really read that good. But you know what? The motherfucker can make decisions inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? He got ring intelligence. Ring IQ. He developed that with hard work though. It didn't come right away. You gotta keep working at it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that right away. He had to work at that. But also you gotta be humble too. That's the number one thing that's to get you rich. You gotta be humble like a motherfucker and soak up so much knowledge. Now, the IQ don't have nothing to do with it. It's the knowing how to. Knowing how to get rich. Okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. The question is, are you good with money? Ricky? You see what I'm saying? The question is, are you saving? Are you investing? That's the question. I mean, IQ had nothing to do with getting rich. It's about just being smart with your money. That's all it is. I'm going to save this amount of money right here for like a year or 2. And I'm going to put this money into this right here so I can get it back. It's so simple. That's all rich is, investing, saving and investing and whatever you're doing. That's all rich is. I mean, that's all about, what it takes to get rich. It's taking your money that you have saved over time and putting it into something else. And that's how niggas get rich. Into something that's promising, that's going to come back in the long run. They're not thinking about, what can I get right now? They think about, how can I benefit from this shit a couple of years from now? You see what I'm saying? They're not thinking about, how can I fucking be more smart and be more higher IQ and shit like that. No, they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about the long haul. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. You see what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of rich people think. Poor people, what they do with their money is they want things that come to them right now. They want females right now. They want the good life right now. You see what I'm saying? They want things right away. That's the difference between rich people and poor people. Rich people think long haul, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. How am I going to get rich? What am I going to do with my money when I save it? Oh, okay, I'm going to put it into Bitcoin. Or I'm going to put it into the stock market. Or I'm going to put it into what's that called? Whatever. I'm going to put it into music. I'm gonna create a fucking music mogul. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna become a music mogul. I'm gonna fucking put my money into music. I want this return to come back to me the next 3, 4, 5 years. I want this shit to come back to me. But you need to be selling records. You know what I'm saying? So that's how motherfuckers think, man. They don't think right now. They give up things to get shit to become rich later on. You can't like become chiseled and cut. You see what I'm saying? You can't become chiseled and cut if you don't give up like junk food, if you don't exercise. You see what I'm saying? You gotta give up being comfortable. You see what I'm saying? That's the only one of the ways to become successful. I didn't become ripped and shredded, with eating a bunch of junk. Nah, I became ripped and shredded. I became ripped and shredded by just making sure I stay on a diet at least 70% of the time. You see what I'm saying? That I'm eating vegetables and chicken and stuff like that. And by, just giving up, junk food, all that other stuff. Most of the time anyway. So you want to become rich and successful, you got to give up things to get it. You got to understand something. That's not, life don't work like this, where, like where you can take things into the room with you. For example, think about it. There's an island, right? Okay. There's a huge island and you need to get there, right? So life is not going to let you take your house with you. Life is not going to let you take it's not going to let you take your leg with you. You might have to cut a leg off to get to that island. You got to sacrifice those things to get to that island. You can't be like, man, I'm going to take my island with me, man. I'm going to take my house with me. I'm going to take my bitches with me. I'm going to take my fucking fruit time with me. I'm going to take my fucking rocking chair with me. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to take my fucking goddamn car with me. No, you got to sacrifice that shit to get to that island. You see what I'm saying? You can't take shit with you. You got to understand that inside your mind. You cannot do two things at the same time. You got to sacrifice those things to get to that island. That's not life. Life will tell you, no, you can't come here. Nope. You can't come here with that stuff. You got to give up something. You cough it up. Life will tell you, cough it up. You can't come over here with everything. No, you have to give up those things to get other things in life. You can't do two of them. Sacrifice, man. Life is not going to give you shit if you don't sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? You might have to sacrifice sleep. You might have to sacrifice shit. You see what I'm saying? What's up, VVS? You got to sacrifice shit. You cannot serve two masters. Money should be your only priority. Money is your God. You should treat money as your God. You have to worship money. I'm sorry to say this, but you have to. A lot of motherfuckers don't worship their money. You see what I'm saying? They fuck shit off. Mental toughness, everything. Everything. You see what I'm saying? You want to be rich, you got to be disciplined like a motherfucker. Same thing with mental toughness. Just like Ricky said. You have to discipline yourself first. Has nothing to do with IQ. Has nothing to do with IQ. You have to discipline and sacrifice. That means if you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to get muscles and shit, you're trying to get, hold on one second, dude. Okay. So you have to sacrifice things. You can't do things at the same time, man. You have to be like, okay, if I want to be rich, I got to sacrifice the shit that I sometimes love to do. Okay? We have to sacrifice things to get other things in life. That's how things work. If you keep trying to do both things, like, for example, if you try and get to that fucking island and try to bring all your shit with you, life said, nah, I ain't gonna give you nothing because you didn't sacrifice nothing. But I tried. This is what life does. But I tried to, I tried to. No, you didn't sacrifice. What did you do? I told you not to bring that house with you. I told you you couldn't bring those clothes or whatever you with you. You have to leave those there. You know what I'm saying? Life will tell you, be like, no, you're not getting rich. You're not becoming rich because you're not disciplined. You're not mentally tough. When distractions come around, you give in. When temptation come around, you give in. That's the difference. But you don't believe in yourself. That's another thing. You have to believe that you can do it. Motherfuckers, if you don't believe anything, then how the fuck is it going to come true? You have to have it in your heart that you're going to make it out of poverty. But at the same time, you have to believe. Now, that's when religion comes in. Treat this shit like a religion. Have you ever been part of them fucking Jehovah's Witnesses? I know when I was younger, my mom was a Jehovah's Witness, man. They didn't play that shit. If you was caught fucking without like being married, they would throw you out of the Kingdom Hall or they'll punish you somehow. You see what I'm saying? You have to be mentally tough, bruh. Mentally tough. Hold on one second. You have to be mentally tough. You want to be rich? Don't fall victim to temptations of the world. This is what keeps poor people poor. You think, you know, there's difference between poor people and rich people? Rich people are disciplined. Rich people are disciplined. Whatever comes, you know, around temptation, distractions, they got that laser beam focus. But poor people, let me tell you, what poor people do. Poor people, soon as temptation come around, they give into it. Just like fat people. If you're fat, you keep on giving into like cookies and snacks and stuff like that, bro, you're gonna blow up. And this is the reason why a lot of people are fat. That's the reason why I got fat a while back, because I was not exercising. You see what I'm saying? I was not exercising. So what's gonna happen if you keep on giving in to snacks and stuff? You're gonna get fat. Okay? What's gonna happen if you keep on giving in to like distractions? You'll never get nowhere. As simple as that. I told you about the hamster wheel, just being up on that hamster wheel, not getting nowhere. You're not changing your rhythm. You're not changing what you're doing. No, I'm not doing that no more. That's what you tell yourself. When the distractions come around and temptation come around, you be like, no, I'm not doing no more. That's my past life. That's the reason why I'm poor to this day. No, I'm not doing that no more. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to change after a certain age. Let me tell you, man, for me to get better with money and shit like that, it took me years to get better with money and shit. Now I'm feeling a lot better. I am better with money nowadays. I am. But it took hella practice. And it took like me fucking up and learning the hard way. You see what I'm saying? It took me learning the hard way. And I said, well, do I really want to become rich? Or do I want to stay poor for the rest of my life? Okay, well, you're going to have to change the way you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to change the way you've been doing things. You want nice looking women and shit, bro? You want the best looking women in the world? You're going to have to sacrifice some things. Like one or 2 years, you're going to have to fucking sacrifice, man. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to sacrifice. And I could rent a house out and stuff like that, but I'm saving money. So that's how I'm saving my money right now, that I don't have any extra bills. You know, a lot of motherfuckers can't do what I do. Okay? But in order for me to get by in life, I must do what I have to do. I must camp out. I must not pay rent for a while. And it's been helping, trust me. I haven't been paying no rent in a while, and I've been stacking cash. I had to give up my comfort, man. I can go rent me a house out right now, or rent me an apartment or a room, whatever, have a roommate. You see what I'm saying? But I decide that I'm gonna fucking Save my money, because I'm not gonna allow society to hold me back no matter what. I feel like that the whole entire world is against me. So I must get all of my soldiers ready, which is my money. That's all your soldiers right there. God damn, this Asian girl look good, man. She's small, but she is pretty, boy. My God. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't had no pussy in a while. You know, and you want the better looking women. You want these tight looking women and shit, blood. You gotta sacrifice to get them. Like I said before, when I got back into shape a few years ago, I was fat. I was out of shape, dude. I had to fucking like give up junk food. I got on steroids and shit, and I came down to like 12% body fat. No lie, came down, but I had to sacrifice to get there. It wasn't like I gave up everything. You know what I'm saying? I had to sacrifice. You know, I had to sacrifice. I mean, it wasn't like I couldn't, or I you know, it was like I couldn't eat junk food and fucking become, you know, in chiseled shape. You just can't do both. You gotta give up something. You, like I said, that all comes back to sacrifice. You have to give up something. You can't do both. You can't serve two masters. And this is what keeps niggas in the poorhouse. You want better looking women in life? You want the finer things in life? You have to start sacrificing. It's like boxers. They can't eat a bunch of junk food and fucking train and shit for fights and stuff like that at the same time. They can't do that. When there's a fight, you can't be doing nothing. When there's a fight, you can't be in the refrigerator at nighttime eating junk food. You're supposed to be asleep, getting ready for training the next day. I seen a lot of dudes who couldn't like stay focused in training camp, and they end up getting they ass whooped, because what they do when there's a fight, they supposed to be on a fucking diet, right? They get their ass whooped. They get their ass handed to them. That's why Floyd Money Mayweather is so fucking goddamn rich. The nigga is disciplined. That number one thing he got. When there's a fight, this nigga will sit there and eat, especially if he's going up in weight, he'll sit there and eat spaghetti and meatballs every single day before he trained, bro. Every single day. That'd be the same dish. He eat the same dish. If he's going up in weight, if he's gonna fight at 150, you don't. Yep. You don't drink. He don't smoke. That's me. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? I stopped drinking like a year ago, bro. Over a year ago, like a year and a half ago. I don't smoke. I eat a little bit of junk food every now and then. That's about it. But I even calm down on that. You see what I'm saying? I probably eat like junk food like 3 times a week. The other days a week, I fucking just eat clean. You see what I'm saying? You know? So make sure, before I end this fucking goddamn video, man, and I might come back with a part 2 on that ass, man, because a lot of guys got to understand that you have to give up something to get something. Things not going to come to you if you don't sacrifice. It's not going to come to you, and you will continue being poor. It's so simple. You will continue being poor in life if you don't learn how to sacrifice. It's the same thing as losing weight, bro. You have to sacrifice the junk food so you can get into, you know, so you can lose the weight, so you can get into shape and shit. If you do both, yeah, you're gonna put on some muscle, right? But you're gonna also look fat at the same time. You're gonna look like E Honda from Street Fighter and shit. You see what I'm saying? You can't do both things at the same time. You can't serve two masters. It's either you're gonna serve the junk food master, or you're gonna serve the fucking bodybuilding master, or the leaning and shape master. It's two masters you cannot serve. You have to serve one. That's it. When it comes to being rich, you have to save. Like every single day, you have to be saving. Every single day. The moment you start like drifting, what they call it? You know what I'm saying? In that book, what's his name? He put that term drifting, right? The moment you start going off into the ditch is when things start going wrong. You know what I'm saying? The moment you start, like, your brain start thinking about other stuff and you start getting your money, you start getting your mind off of money, that's when things start going wrong. But as long as you saving and stuff like that and investing, things will start going better for you, bruh. I'm telling you. What separates you from rich people and poor people? Rich people know how to fucking save and invest their money. Poor people don't save money. That's the difference. That's the difference, bro. There's no IQ involved. It's either you smart with your money or you not. Do you know where to put your money in? You see what I'm saying? But I gotta go, man. I might come back with a part 2, man, because I see a lot of guys are unhappy up out here. And I just want to drop that jewel real quick because I see a lot of dudes are unhappy. Like me, I'm on a mission to stack it. I'm not letting anything get in my way, bro. I know for a fact that retirement is gonna show up one day, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need that money for retirement and shit. I don't want to be retirement. I don't want to be retired like still mopping floors and doing Uber or DoorDash, shit like that. I don't want to be doing. I want to be living on Easy Street in retirement. I want to retire early. Shit, I want to retire at 47, 50 years old. And if I don't change, if you don't like save and invest your money, you won't be retiring on nothing. You won't retire on nothing. You'll have nothing to retire on. You won't, matter of fact, you won't be able to attract young women at an older age. Okay? And that's on the real. So man, start sacrificing today, bro. Whatever bad habits you have, it's not worth the stress that you're going through right now. Quit your bad habits. I had to quit eating junk food so much, bro. It's bad for your health. And I had to save money. So my thing is, I get a treat once every 3 days. Once every 3 days, I'll get some junk food. But them other 2 or 3 days, man, I'm eating clean. I'm eating my vegetables. Yes, I'm eating my chicken, my rice. You see what I'm saying? Once every 3 days, I'll indulge in a candy bar or something. You see what I'm saying? That's like twice a week. You see what I'm saying? That's twice a week. I'll indulge in some junk food. But let me tell you, them days without junk food go by, and once you get some of that junk food, man, after like 5 days of not having it, oh, it's good. It's good. It's even better. It's even better, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't eating it every day. You see what I'm saying? You got to quit energy drinks. That shit is harmful for your body, man. I stopped drinking energy drinks. I don't drink that shit no more, man. You see what I'm saying? We have to sacrifice to get things, man. But I got to go. You guys have a good night, man. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll be back with a part 2, man. Life would be a lot easier if you're getting rich, you know what I'm saying? And if you're disciplined, you see what I'm saying? It'll be a lot easier, but first we got to check our daily habits. We have to check our day-to-day actions. Your actions is what make you rich or poor. I'm telling you, your action has something to do with you being rich or poor. I gotta go. You guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm out, dude. I'm out. I'll be back up with a part 2.